So we're looking at the graph of example D and E, where we have x over absolute value of x minus 9 over x minus 9. And we can see that as x approaches 9 from the left-hand side, because of the absolute value, it's behaving differently than is approaching the 9 from the right-hand side. Okay? And we can see that as it approaches 9 from the right-hand side, we get a value of 9. But from the left-hand side, we get a value of negative 9. So as a two-sided limit, it doesn't exist. But as one-sided limits, it does exist. So if we take a look at G, the graph of G, here the graph of G looks like this. I'm just going to zoom in a bit. Okay, this is a sine of 1 over x. And notice that as we get closer and closer to 0, it just bounces back and forth between 1 and negative 1 quicker and quicker. And we can zoom in as much as we want, but it's just going to, because as it gets closer to 0, it's just going between 1 and negative 1 very quickly. Okay, it's just going through the angles much, much quicker. It's just going to bounce back and forth, and there is no limit to this. Okay, we're just going to keep on going and going. As much as we zoom in, we're not going to see any better resolution of that. It's going to bounce back and forth, up and down between 1 and negative 1.